When I first walked up on this mountain and I looked at the topography and saw that we had over 21.3 miles of brow, much of it looking right down the Tennessee River, and the beautiful farming valleys, just the quiet, only broken every so often by a squirrel chirping or birds singing, turkey gobbling in the spring and April, which I love to hear. So I knew what this could be. This southern end of the Cumberland Plateau, it reaches up to 2,000 feet in elevation, where the valley floor is 650 feet here. And it is rolling and temperate with a lot of character. But the usability of this land up here is about 100%. You can use just about every square foot of it. And we've got good dirt up here on top of this mountain. The property cascades off to the east, stair-stepping down, and does the same thing to the west. It really is like God had made it for fabulous home sites. The eastern views give you the mighty Tennessee River, looking right at Nickajack Lake and Nickajack Dam. The curvature of the river that comes out of the tailwaters there of the dam and comes right around Burns Island and comes down and goes underneath the Blue Bridge south of Pittsburgh and underneath it, and then opens up to a 550-acre Long Island, which stretches right into Alabama. You can see North Carolina on a clear day, and Georgia and Tennessee, and of course Alabama. And they're all right here where we come together. And terrific transportation routes. I mean, I-24 is 6 minutes. I mean, getting on I-24 is 6 minutes from the top where I'm sitting right now on the top of this mountain. So access is great. Chattanooga, 25 minutes away on that same interstate, I-24. You make that turn to the east and voila. I mean, it's like Moses parting the sea. I've been on a lot of mountain roads, and a lot of them are really squirrely, and ours is like an Autobahn. We got the best mountain road in the state of Tennessee, guaranteed. We made these lots big. I mean, this first phase, they're averaging 2.5 acres. The majority of what you got is green space. We eventually will have 100 miles of walking trails. There'll be a great deposit of land that will be conserved here on this mountain. We can live in harmony. We could sell these lots for more money. There's no question. And every now and then, a buyer, a client, they share that with us and say, I ought to pay a lot more. But you know, I want them to be successful with their investment. And it's important to me that they make money. Every single person who has bought a lot in Jasper Highlands has made money. We're going to continue to offer great value. It's important to us. That's our plan. I love this area. And I love getting up and watching that sun come up over Nickajack Lake. And I love seeing the woods wake up. It's a blast. It's what I enjoy. I to take a raw piece of land and make improvements, and then share it with people who can experience some of the same joy that I do. I can live anywhere in the world I want to. I want to live right here. We're right where we want to be.
I've known John for a long time, and when I heard that he was going to develop Jasper Mountain, my wife and I were excited. And we were excited because we're familiar with some of the other developments that he's done out west and here locally.
He has known John for a while, and he has known what he's done in the past. So he just believed that, if he said he was going to do it, he was going to do it.
Everything he does is absolutely first class, or he won't do it.
Once we came down here, and once you see this, you just can't imagine anything else.
And I knew that coming in. So when they had lumber trails in here instead of roads, I told John I want to be the first lot on Jasper Mountain.
We'd been looking several other places in Tennessee. We looked in Asheville, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, and there were some very lovely areas, but they just didn't have that wow factor. And the minute we came up here, we said, this is it. It was just an instinct, a gut reaction.
We came up the mountain, and the first thing we saw was this great open area, and all we all said was, wow. It was just a tremendous view, spectacular all around us.
We wanted some place that had easy access to some cities. Chattanooga appealed to us, Nashville, since my son lives there. But also we wanted to be in a location with elevation, some scenic views.
Never seen anything like this because you get up here and it's flat, and that is the first thing that struck me. You are really literally up on top of the world. These beautiful views are everywhere.
It just makes you feel like you've gotten away from all the stress and come to where you can just kind of find some peace and quiet.
Well, it was the trees, it was the mountains, it was the quietness of it. It's just a little country living, which I really, really like.
We're anxious to move in. Can't happen soon enough for me.
There's easy decisions in life and there's tough decisions in life. And when we first came up here and walked this property, it became one of the easiest decisions we've ever made in our life to buy that property.